Sometimes in life, we overlook the smallest signs because we're waiting for something big. We're waiting for a miracle, a dream, a dramatic change, something that shakes the earth beneath our feet. But Allah, the most merciful, often sends His signs in the quietest, most subtle ways. One of those ways might be something as simple yet as profound as a cat coming close to you. Now, you might ask, what does a cat have to do with divine science? Why would Allah choose such a small everyday moment to communicate something so powerful? But that's exactly the point. When your heart is open to Allah, when you're spiritually tuned in, you begin to notice that nothing is random. Not a leaf falling, not a breeze brushing past your cheek, and certainly not a living creature choosing to come near you for no worldly gains. In that moment, when a cat sits beside you, looks into your eyes, curls up at your feet, can carry within it a message from your Creator. The Quran reminds us there is not a creature on earth, nor a bird that flies with its wings, except communities like you. Lamb 6:38. That means they're not just animals. They are part of the same divine system you are. They are Allah's creation, and they function according to His will. Nothing they do is without purpose. So when a cat from all the places it could go chooses to come near you, don't brush it off as a coincidence. Pause, reflect, ask yourself, what is Allah trying to show me here? You see, in the busyness of our lives, the phones, the deadlines, the noise, Allah sometimes needs to interrupt our routine. Not with a tragedy, not with a blessing even, but with stillness, with innocence, with a creature that doesn't speak your language, but somehow understands your soul. The presence of a cat can be that gentle interruption. It pulls you out of your head, out of your stress, and grounds you in the now. And in that stillness, you might hear something you've been too busy to hear. The whisper of Allah reminding you, I am near. I see you. Slow down. Come back to me. Cats don't care about your money, your problems, your reputation. They don't judge your past. They don't look at the color of your skin or the sins you've committed. They don't hold grudges. They just come close. That's it. And in doing so, they reflect something beautiful about the nature of divine mercy. Allah's mercy doesn't wait for you to be perfect. It comes close when you least expect it, just like that cat. And let's not forget, had a deep connection with cats. He showed us how to treat them with compassion and respect. There's a story where a cat was sleeping on his robe, and instead of waking it, he cut the cloth so the cat could continue resting. Subhanallah. What does that teach us? That even in a moment as quiet as a cat's sleep, there is room for mercy, for softness, for presence. The Prophet recognized the value of that moment. Shouldn't we? In a world where people are desperate to be seen, to be heard, to feel loved. Maybe Allah sends you a cat to give you exactly that. Maybe you feel alone, forgotten. Maybe your heart is heavy and no one knows. But then comes this little creature curling up near you as if to say, see you. I trust you. And behind that, if you look deeper, maybe it's Allah saying, I see you. I have not forgotten you. I am with you. Even in the quiet, psychologically, we know that human beings are drawn to animals for comfort. There's a reason therapy animals exist. But Islam takes it deeper. It doesn't just see comfort. It sees meaning. That's the difference. When you're spiritually awake, comfort becomes a bridge to connection with the divine. And that's what we miss. We want grand revelations, but we're ignoring the little signs that are meant to wake our hearts. So the next time a cat approaches you, don't just pet it and walk away. Don't just take a picture and post it online. Feel the moment. Ask yourself, why now? What state was I just in? Was I stressed? Was I crying? Was I about to do something wrong? Maybe Allah sent that cat to change your course, to ground you, to remind you. Even when the world is noisy, my signs are soft. Look for them. The believer sees the world not just as matter, but as message. Every leaf, every raindrop, every creature carries a sign. And the heart that is connected to Allah doesn't just look, it sees, it reads the signs, it reflects and it grows. So next time a cat comes close to you, don't just see a cat. See a message. See an invitation. See mercy walking on 4 feet, because maybe, just maybe, that small moment is Allah's way of saying, I'm still speaking to you. Are you still listening? Sometimes we search so hard for signs of Allah's mercy that we overlook the simple, quiet ways in which it manifests. We want relief in the form of miracles, breakthroughs, dramatic changes in our lives. But what if the mercy of Allah is already around us, already reaching us, already brushing against our hearts through something as ordinary as a cat sitting beside us? What if that gentle creature isn't